Welcome to FTF. This is the office of FTF Behavioral. Most of our work is done in different places, on people's sites or on the internet. Nevertheless, we have a home space, and this is it. We're located in Worcester, Massachusetts, right downtown next to the Hanover Theater. And this is our humble office space. This is where we have 5 full-time employees, and we have 8 to 10 part-time employees distributed around the country, but sometimes they come here to the office, so let me show you around. This is our training room, and it gets a lot of sun. Basically, it's a nice big space for when we have research meetings or our clinical meetings. Often, nowadays, they're done on Zoom, as they are for everybody else. But sometimes, when we gather, this gives us enough space to have a meeting with the doctoral students from Western New England University, as well as other people from FTF. This is our pretty much more of a casual space, and we have a kitchenette over here behind us. And then we have this really neat write-on table. So this is where we have more casual meetings and idea generate and have a lot of snacks and drink a lot of coffee. We also monitor our writing. So as a group, even though we mainly do clinical consultation and we do training, we're still all active researchers, and we collaborate on research projects. And this is our way to make it public, to know where everybody is in the process, who has which paper, is it being reviewed, or has it gone down the publication pipeline, and to what extent it has. And so we simply list out the titles and the authors and the status, and then when papers get published, when my daughter comes to the office, sometimes she prints them out and cuts them up, and we put them on the wall here so we can have quick reference to them as we're trying to extend some of these lines of work. Okay. Because of COVID, we've decided to make sure we have a lot of stretch in the office. So Mashid, Dr. Gayamagami, has stretched over here to the warm corner, and she is currently working on a PowerPoint, but this is where Dr. G does some Zoom meetings and has a little private space. But again, mostly we work from home, but when we're here, this is where you find Dr. G.
Hello.
This is where most of us drink regular coffee, and this is where Dr. G drinks very fancy lattes and frothed sorts of drinks. I want to introduce you to Dr. Camilleri. This is not Dr. Camilleri's office. This is our messy Zoom room where we do some filming and also try to get a little private and quiet time with people in our Zoom meetings. So this is Tony, Dr. Camilleri. We have a lot of graduate students join our meetings, and just folks from the outside come visit for some trainings, and so these are open desks that people often use when they come visit us. This is typically where you can find Dr. Camilleri. This is more of a quiet space where he can get some writing done, and then we have a guest space for people who need quiet space to write. If you know FTF, you probably know Dr. Kelsey Rupel. She helps with every facet of the organization, and she generally lives here in the sunniest spot of the office at FTF. And as you come in here, this is where we hold our leadership team meetings. And sometimes this is also where we meet with families if we provide some services directly to families, which is not common, but it happens sometimes. And so this is generally where we come up with our plans for the future and whether or not we're on track with our mission at FTF, which is basically to disseminate, humane forms of ABA. And this is where we take in our data, look at our feedback, and change our mission accordingly. And then I have a little slice of the office here. I basically took my home basement office and just moved it one day to this corner of FTF. You probably can't see too close out the window, but we're in downtown Worcester, and they're building the minor league Red Sox stadium right down the way, and you can see the lights from our building, which is exciting, at least to me.
All right, so if you ever have a chance to head out and meet Greg Hanley, the FTF team, and experience this in person, I would highly recommend it. Workshops, etc. The colors, everything out there in Worcester are absolutely amazing. I mean, check this out. Now, what's exciting is their new course just dropped. There's actually 2 of them that I helped film and edit that are live on their website now. So if you want to go check those out, the links are down in the description. You can learn more. There's continuing education for board certified behavior analysts. And just again, a big thank you to the entire FTF team. Check it out, link below.